Welcome back. You're here with us on NDTV Profit. Let's talk about Container Corp of India. The stock is under pressure in trade today. They've reported weak set of numbers in the fourth quarter. Their profit came in at 141 crore rupees. The stock today is down 2.5% at 1,354 crores. Total income came in at 1,415 crore rupees. EBITDA margin has also fallen to about 14%. We have the management now joining us, Mr. Anil K. Gupta, who is CMD at Container Corp of India. Mr. Gupta, thank you very much for joining us here on NDTV Profit today. We've discussed before about the kind of challenges that the industry is facing, the sector is facing. How are things right now, and how soon do you see things improving from here?
See, our quarter 4 was quite bad, coming after a weak quarter 3 also, as a result of which we have faced this problem. But now we are having a very positive outlook for the current year. The things are improving. First of all, Railways has made a major change. They have removed the port congestion surcharge of 10%, which was a very major block in movement of containers inside the country. It's been removed in the first week of April. It has had a desired impact. During April, we had a volume growth of more than 5%. May also is pretty good, and now we hope the things will be back on the track. So we expect a recovery this year.
You're expecting a recovery in terms of margins and volumes, sir. Any number that you can give us that we can see from your company in FY17, considering how the things are today?
See, we are in FY17, we expect volumes to go up by around 12.5%. It will be led by around 13% increase in the EXIM traffic, where we are having very good chances of recovery. Imports have already started picking up. Exports are also likely to pick up in many sectors. Our experience in first 1.5 months of this year has been pretty good. Domestic recovery is also expected at around 8.5%. Overall, 12.5% is the recovery expected in volume. And the top line, we expect to grow at around 13 to 13.5% at present level, hoping that there will be no changes in the haulage charges, which is very much required for not only us, but for all other CTOs to do a successful business in the year.
But in terms of the expectation that you're saying that you don't expect any changes in the haulage charges, what is the view? I mean, is there likely to be a possible hike coming into the haulage charges anytime soon?
No, we don't expect, and we have requested Railways to not to make any haulage charge this year, because we have yet to recover from the last haulage charges which were implemented in November 14 and March 15. And then there was this surcharge recovery which Railways agreed to remove. So I don't think Railway will also be increasing the haulage charges. We are hoping they won't.
In terms of different segments, how was the performance?
Our domestic segment actually recovered in the quarter 4. There was a growth of around 6% in domestic segment. International segment did very bad because imports were actually quite subdued. For some reasons, as it happened in quarter 3, imports of the country went down. It was a good thing for the country, but for us, just from a point of view of being the carrier, we lost those volumes. It resulted in increase in costs of empty haulage for us. So there were times when we were running wagons empty in almost both the directions. There would be a vessel coming into port, and we would be taking wagons from hinterland to port in empty direction, and vice versa. That was the main reason for our bad results also. Almost 84 crores we paid excess empty haulage charges during the year.
How much was the empty haulage charges? How much were they that you had to pay this time?
See, total we've paid to Railways a freight of 3,646 crores, out of which empty haulage charges were 285.6 crores. So that is almost 7.83%, as against a percentage of 6.21 that we had to pay last year.
Right. And
so
as you...
this was all because of the special circumstances of imports also going down.
Right. Please continue.
Yeah, you were saying something.
Right. I was trying to understand, sir, now what the sense that you're giving us is that FY17 is going to look better. Domestic, business has started looking better. Is the EXIM segment, do you think that will continue to remain weak for some more time?
No, I think EXIM segment will also improve. Initial indications are imports are improving. Exports are also going to go up. As you know, government has made a lot of changes and they are giving a lot of emphasis. Secretary Commerce is now visiting almost every state on a regular basis. I am a part of that delegation. We are looking at the problems of the exporter, trying to ease out the business problems that they have. All this is having impact, and we are expecting that exports should also go up. So actually we are seeing a bullish recovery in EXIM. Domestic is yet, we are waiting and hoping that the things will grow.
Right. In terms of investment plans, what lies ahead in the next few years?
See, we are, as you may be aware, we have been, during last 4 years, we have invested almost 5,000 crores in creating new logistics parks, for which we have done everything from acquisition of land to construction of the facility, and we have made quite a few of them operational already. We'll be having by 2018 December, we'll be having 15 new facilities from the start of 2013 to 2018 in commission, in place. There is another program. We have also identified another 8-9 facilities for which work has started. Our aim is to increase the capacity of company to handle at least 7 million TEUs by 2020. We are well on way of that. Our second aim is that this dedicated freight corridor which is coming up, there we want to establish these multimodal logistics parks where besides containers we can also handle railway wagons, because there are no other facilities envisaged as yet. So these two are very big areas we are keeping in mind while developing new facilities, and our whole main focus of CAPEX is developing these facilities with these two views in mind.
All right, Mr. Gupta, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us here on NDTV today and talking to us about your quarter gone by and the outlook going forward. You're expecting things to get much better from where they are right now. We'll slip into a quick break. We'll wrap up this show here. Don't go anywhere. Power Lunch with Manvi is coming up next.